Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today we're going to be starting a new full passenger train build, and we're going to be doing the Amtrak Piedmont, which is a special Amtrak train that runs in North Carolina. And we're going to be building this F59PHI locomotive. And this is a prototype build since I've never made this type of locomotive before. So there is a lot of trial and error in this one. So let's get right into it here. So our first step is going to be to get 3 polished black stone stairs coming across the rails like this. Then a polished black stone block in the middle and 2 upside down stairs on either side. Then we're going to swing around behind it, stack up a dark oak stair to be the coupler here, delete these ones we use for placement, and put a dark oak fence gate underneath for an airline. Then we're going to put 2 polished black stone on each side, and then on the outside a right side up stair on bottom and an upside down stair on top. Same thing over here, a right side up stair on bottom and an upside down stair on top. Behind that, an upside down stair on bottom on each side and a block above it, and then another upside down stair, so we have this nice curve going backwards. Then we're going to skip 1 block behind this top stair and get a netherite on each rail with an end rod for an axle to be the first set of wheels. Then we're going to take out polished deep slate stairs in a row of 5. Then we're going to put 3 polished deep slate in the middle and a right side up stair facing outward on each side. Then another row of 5 upside down stairs facing this way, and another 2 netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the wheels here, and open dark oak fence gates into the wheels here. Then on the second layer up, we're going to fill in the middle 3 with all polished black stone blocks. Bring that down to the end of this truck. We're going to come out 1 row past those fence gates. And on the sides of the wheels, we're going to put a hopper. And here I realized this row of stairs is facing the wrong way, so I had to fix this. They need to be upside down, facing forward on this section in order for the truck to look right. So put a row of upside down stairs facing this way here. Sorry about that. Then go ahead and refill those 3 polished black stone blocks. Then we're going to get a polished deep slate slab, and we're going to fill in a full row on top of the truck. Come over to this side, a full row of slabs on the top side of the truck, and then hoppers in front of these wheels on this side here. Then we're going to come on the end underneath where these blocks are sticking out here, and we're going to take out a polished black stone stair, and we need to get it upside down and facing the front of the train. And bring it across. And actually we're going to come in and extend that out 1 more block to the side here. Next, we're going to come off this corner block here, and we're going to extend a row of polished black stone blocks down until it's 14 blocks long. Then we're going to put 5 upside down polished black stone stairs across this end, and another row of blocks above it. And then we'll go ahead and fill in the bottom on this side to frame in the bottom of this streamlined fuel tank here. Then we're going to go ahead and fill in the top layer as well on both sides with polished black stone block here. Then we're going to put an upside down stair here and here facing the front. Then come on the side of this on the 4th block back and put a crimson button. Same thing on this side. Then we're going to end up skipping another 2 blocks and another crimson button. the same thing over here. Then, starting from the back end of the fuel tank, 1 block in here, we're going to knock out 4 blocks, leaving 1 block in between the spaces. Fill it with chiseled deep slate. Same thing over here. Knock out 4 blocks every other one and put in chiseled deep slate. Then we're going to do the next truck, and we're going to skip a block behind here. Get netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then skip a block and 3 polished deep slate blocks in the middle. Here, 5 upside down polished deep slate stairs facing this way. And on the other side, 5 upside down stairs facing this way. On this middle section, put a slab on the bottom hitbox on each side. Then we're going to do another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the wheels here, and open them into the wheels over on this side. Then we'll come on top and fill in the top middle 3 with polished black stone block until we're right above where these fence gates are. Then we're going to put an upside down stair on each corner of the fuel tank facing this way. Then we put a hopper in front of each wheel and a full row of slabs coming on top of the truck here. And then same thing over here. We're going to put a hopper in front of each wheel and a full row of slabs going from wheel to wheel on top. Then behind this, we're going to end up making a 5x3 of polished black stone blocks coming out to each side of the rails here. In front of that, in the middle, we're going to make a T-shaped pattern and put an end rod down above each rail. Then, coming sideways off this bottom middle one, a dark oak fence gate. And then a polished black stone block above it. On the sides here, we need to get 2 right side up stairs, skip the middle here, and another 2 right side up stairs on this side. Then we're going to put 2 upside down stairs on each side, and then 3 upside down stairs in the top middle. Then in this gap here, we're going to put 3 smooth quartz slabs coming up to be the stairs. Same thing on this side. Then on these top corners, we're going to put a polished black stone block on each corner on this 3rd layer up here. Then a dark oak button on each top corner. Then take out a dark oak stair for the coupler, spin around and get it stacked up to that 2nd block. Delete the one you used for placement. Put a dark oak fence gate under it for an airline, and open dark oak fence gates on either side of the coupler here. Then we're going to come around here and fill in this top middle 3 with polished black stone going all the way to the other end. When we get down here, stop 1 block before this plow. On this top middle 3, we're going to put 3 red nether brick slabs, and then come around the corner and start running slabs down the top outside edge. And actually, this needs to be connected, so we're going to turn these 3 into double slabs here. Do the same thing over here. So 3 double slabs, and then a full row of slabs going down on both sides of the locomotive. Then we're going to put 3 blue concrete across the very front middle. Behind that, a row of 5 blue concrete. And on top of that, 2 blue concrete on each side with a block of quartz in the middle because there's this star on the front of the locomotive. Then we're going to come behind that, raise the sides up, and come across a 3rd layer of 5 blue concrete. Then we'll raise the sides up behind it again, and we're going to put a row of black stained glass across the front. And actually, we're going to knock out these 2 inside ones and replace them with a blue stained glass block because there's supposed to be 3 separate windows. but I still want to be able to see out of this when we're on the inside. On the bottom of the front, put a birch button on the outsides, and then a crimson button 1 block to the inside on each side. And actually these are supposed to be ditch lights, so we're going to take the birch buttons off, put a glow item frame with glowstone. Same thing over here. A glow item frame with glowstone. Then we're going to knock out these 2 corner ones and replace them with a block of gold, because there's yellow lettering that says NC on each side, and then hang a blue banner on the side of them to hide the yellow from the side profile. Then we're going to extend this front out by 1 block, so blue on each side, and extend the quartz block forward, so it looks like this. Then we're going to put a row of dark prismarine slabs across here. Now we're going to come around behind this, and we're going to put 3 black stained glass coming back off the side front windshield here. Same thing over here. Then we're going to take out yellow concrete for the locomotive number. We're going to go ahead and put 2 yellow concrete right here under the window on each side. Then down here, 2 blue concrete, and then 1 blue concrete with clay underneath it. Do the same thing on this side. So this upside down L shape of blue concrete with a clay block underneath it. Behind that, 2 clay and a blue concrete. Same thing here, 2 clay and a blue concrete. Then behind that, knock out this slab here and that same slab over there. We're going to build the ladder to get up on the locomotive here. So put a right side up, polish andesite stair, and then 2 upside down ones above it. Same thing over here, a right side up stair on bottom, 2 upside down ones above it here. Then we'll put a door on top of those on each side. Behind that, we're going to put a column of 2 clay on each side and 2 blue concrete above it. Then on the bottom blue concrete, we're going to extend 3 blue concrete coming back on each side here. Above those, we're going to put deep slate tile blocks for the first vent. Underneath, we're going to fill it with a 3x2 of clay on each side here. Then we're going to come up here, and behind where the deep slate tile is, 1 blue concrete. And then behind that blue concrete on each side, we're going to put 2 black wool on both sides. Then behind that, 4 deep slate tile blocks on each side. Then a black wool. Then we're going to do 6 cobbled deep slate on both sides coming back. Then a black wool on each side. And then 3 deep slate tile. And then 3 black wool on both sides. And this marks off all of our vents. Then under the back, we're going to put a column of clay on each side going down to the bottom. Then 2 clay coming forward on bottom. Then under that, we're going to put a white concrete and a red concrete and 2 clay above it. Same thing over here, white concrete, red, 2 clay. Then we're going to come in front of this on bottom here, extend it out, 2 clay on bottom, 2 yellow concrete. Then in front of that, 3 yellow concrete on the very bottom, because there's this little stripe that raises up with a red and white star. Then we can go ahead and fill in all above this with clay. Same thing over here. Then we're going to fill in all the rest of the side underneath these vents, going all the way to the front on both sides with clay. Then come to the back. On these left-hand two, make a 2x2 of clay. And then the door is actually offset. And the only way to do this and have it functional is going to be to go ahead and put our door where it belongs, and then use an iron door on the side to be the wall. Then we'll put another 3 clay above that, and then 3 black wool across the top. After that, run a ladder up this left-hand side here, and then we're going to put a black wool in the middle. Because there's this part that sticks out in the middle there. Then come on this right hand side, we're going to put a glow item frame with glowstone for the headlight, which is offset on this one, and a clay block in the middle underneath that wool, so that part that sticks out is a little bit bigger. Now we're going to take iron bars, and right here we're going to come up in a column of 4, and then over 1 to connect. Here we're going to come up in a column of 3, and then we're going to put 5 coming across this back end here. And then 3 right here, 4 on this side, and forward 1 to connect. Then we'll come up by these doors, and starting on the bottom level of each side of the door, bring a column of iron bars down, and extend it down 1 till it reaches the bottom of these stairs. Same thing over on this other side. So a column of iron bars on each side of the door, and extend it down 1 till it reaches the bottom of these stairs. Now come up on the nose, because it's still not looking right to me. Delete that. I started to put the headlight in, don't do that yet. Go ahead and take that out, and we're going to take out that row of slabs as well. So delete all of these slabs. Delete this back middle block and make it blue concrete. Then we can put item frame with glowstone for the headlight, and on either side of that we're going to put a warp sign for our locomotive number. And the number for this one is going to be 1755. We need to put one on the other side of the headlight there. That other one is a mistake. Then we're going to hit that with white dye and a glow ink sac. Then we're going to take blue carpet over those blocks of gold and across the front middle 3. And then across up here as well. Then we'll put 5 dark prismarine stairs facing forward across the top of the windshield. Behind that on the side, we're going to take blue concrete and we're going to bring it back till it stops right at this vent section here. We'll do the same thing on the other side, so bring it back to this blue concrete here. Then this blue concrete comes up, then this black wool comes up, and just copy your pattern up. Put in the black wool everywhere there's black wool below it. Go ahead and come around the back, just like this. And we can raise this back one up with black wool and delete the clay under it, because that needs to be higher. Then we'll come through and copy our vent pattern up. So deep slate tile here, cobbled deep slate across both sides here, and deep slate tile across both sides here, and deep slate tile across this here. Same thing over there. Then we'll swing around above the cap here, and we'll fill in the middle section of this roof with blue concrete coming back. And we'll bring it all the way to where the blue concrete stops here. Then we'll start filling it in with black wool. And do you see my error? I just now noticed my error. I wasn't using black wool, I was using coal. So now on this top layer I have to go through and take all this coal back out and replace it with black wool. Sorry about that. So I'm just going through and deleting all this coal I placed wrongly here. And we're going to start filling it with black wool, how it's supposed to be. Then at the same time coming back, filling in the whole middle 3 of this roof with black wool. And every time I get here, I have to place a black wool on the side. Just keep bringing it back. Here's some more wrongly placed coal, so replace that with black wool. And then keep bringing the middle 3 back. And I gotta knock out all this coal back here and fill this all with black wool to finally complete the roof of the locomotive. And one right there. Then we also need to grab a ladder and replace that ladder on the top corner. Then on this front vent, we're actually going to knock out the top 3 and replace them with upside down stairs because it kind of sections off. Do the same thing on the front vent over here. Then on the front top, we're going to put 3 rows of dark prismarine slabs here, coming all the way across. Then 2 on each side. Then deep slate tile slabs above the vent. Then prismarine slabs behind that. Then in the middle of this, 1 block back from the front, we're going to put a warped pressure plate here. Then we're going to have to do our antennas. So for that, we're going to use some levers. So, still working in the middle here, we're going to put 2 levers back to back. Make sure they're going this way. And then another dark prismarine slab in the middle right there. Behind that, a smoker for the exhaust. And behind that, open a warp fence gate for the horn. Then we're going to put 2 dark prismarine slabs here and here. Then, on both outside edges, we're going to turn and put a right side up polished blackstone stair on each side like this. And we actually need to open the fence gates the other way so they're facing that way. Behind this on the side, a sideways facing polished blackstone stair, then 4 deep slate tile, a polished blackstone, 6 cobbled deep slate, a polished blackstone, 3 deep slate tile, and 3 polished blackstone. Then we'll do the same thing over here. So a polished blackstone, then 4 deep slate tile, a polished blackstone, 6 cobbled deep slate, a polished blackstone, 3 deep slate tile, 3 polished blackstone. Then starting in this back middle between these 2 stairs, we're going to put a smooth stone slab on the engineer side, and then a flower pot on the other side. Move 1 block forward, and a weighted pressure plate in the middle. Then 3 smooth stone slabs. Skip a block in front and make a plus shape with polished blackstone. Put a trapdoor in the middle for a fan. Then we're going to go ahead and put another pressure plate in the middle and a grindstone to this side. Then we'll go ahead and we're going to put in 3 more smooth stone slabs. Then back to polished blackstone slabs for another fan here. Right in front of it, make another plus shape, and then a second one. Put trapdoors in the middle of those. Then we're going to come up here behind the horn. We're going to put polished blackstone slab across the top hip box right behind the horn. Then directly behind that, 1 more plus shape for 1 last fan with a trapdoor in the middle. Then a stone button on each side in between these fans like that. And now our whole top of the locomotive is filled in and detailed. Now we need to make some banners, so come into a loom with a light gray banner and with black dye, because we have to do all the lettering on the side of the locomotive. We're going to put a vertical on the left, vertical on the right, and a diagonal. New banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom, vertical on the right. New banner. Vertical on the left, top half black, diagonal. New banner. Vertical in the middle, horizontal on top. new banner. Vertical on the left, vertical on the right, horizontal in the middle. Then we're going to switch to light gray dye and take all these banners and put a light gray border around it. And we'll come place this word on the side of the locomotive. So come up on this engineer side here, underneath this first vent section and down in the clay section. In the middle of it, we'll put our first letter and we'll spell out the word north, because it says North Carolina on the side of this. Then we'll go place it on the other side. So come on up and over to the other side here. And on this side, we're going to put it one block in front of where this first yellow one is. But I actually put it too high here. Make sure you're putting it one block below where I'm placing it now, because I had to fix it later. Here I'm coming in and clearing out my hotbar of letters I don't need. I'm keeping the O and the R. I should have kept the N too, but I didn't realize it. Come back in, light gray banner, black dye, vertical on the left, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom. New banner, vertical on the left, vertical on the right, horizontal on top, horizontal in the middle. New banner, vertical on the left, horizontal on bottom. New banner, vertical in the middle, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom. New banner, vertical on the left, vertical on the right, and a diagonal. Then switch to light gray dye, and once again go through and put a light gray border around all of the letter banners that we just made. Then we're going to come up on the side. We're going to skip one block over from the word north, and we're going to use our new banners to spell out the word Carolina. And of course, I always end up with an error placing banners, and I didn't catch it. I put a wrong letter in there. That one second R was supposed to be an O. Then come over to this side, and like I said, it needs to be down towards the bottom. I put the word north too high, so I'm going to have to go back and fix that. But we're going to do the same thing. Skip a block forward from this, put this on the bottom, and spell out Carolina. Then I'm going to go through and remake my north banners and fix that. Okay, got the lettering fixed, and that's how it's supposed to look. Now we're going to do the interior of the locomotive. In full disclosure here, I was not able to find any good reference for the inside of this locomotive like I did with our other Amtrak locomotives, so I'm just completely winging it and making up the interior based on my own imagination. So come on into the cab here. We're going to take a smooth sandstone slab and fill in under the windows first. Then we'll go ahead and fill in this floor at the same level of the doors. We're going to bring it back 2 rows of slabs behind the door here. Then we're going to turn around and do our back wall and door. So we're going to take out netherite, put 2 netherite here, a netherite in the middle. Over here we'll put a glowstone to light up our cab. Then we'll turn around, put 3 slabs across the top here for a desk, put 2 glow item frames with end crystals for a computer, a lever for the engineer. Then we'll turn around and put a seat on each side, and then we'll come through here and we'll go ahead and put in our door. Not there, I want it to be right there. Then we'll take smooth sandstone stairs and make a staircase coming down. Then we'll go back to slabs and make 2 rows of slabs in the middle, coming from floor to ceiling. Then we'll fill in this gap with floor to ceiling slabs as well. Then another floor to ceiling column of slabs in the middle, and then down in this corner an end portal for a toilet. Then we'll put a birch door right here and 2 columns of slabs on the other side of that, going all the way up to the ceiling. And then we'll fill in above this door with slabs. We'll put a torch over in that corner. We'll put a door right here and fill in above that with slabs as well, all the way to the top. Now skip one block behind this in the middle, and we're going to put 3 columns of waxed exposed copper all the way to the top. Then we're going to drop down, and we're going to put a row of 3 on each side of the top, turn like this, and put the corresponding stairs upside down like this on each side. This will be like the exhaust stack. Now we'll do the prime mover. So in the middle, right behind this, run a row of 6 sideways anvils coming back. I put 1 too many there. Above that, we're going to take out netherite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the sides of the netherite, we're going to put a stone button on each block. Same thing over on this side. Then above that, we're going to do another row of sideways anvils. Then we're going to come down here, crouch, and put 2 sideways end rods. Behind that, a 2x2 of smooth stone blocks for the main generator. Then back to back, polished black stone brick stairs above that. And above that, 2 deep slate tile walls. And then this unit actually has its own head end power unit. So for that, we're going to put 3 sideways anvils. And above it, we'll put 3 smooth stone. And above that, we're going to put a row of deep slate tile walls going all the way to the back. Then above that, 2 anvils. That one's a mistake, delete that block. Now the engine room's done and we can come back outside. And I'm actually going to work on the nose a little bit more, because I'm not liking how it looks. So come up on the nose here, right in front of the windshield. We're going to knock out these 2 side blocks and replace them with dark prismarine stairs. So we're getting more of a curve here going. Then on this very front part, we're going to knock out the 2 top blocks on either side of this quartz and also replace those with dark prismarine stairs. So now we have a little bit more curve in the nose here. Then we're going to come above the windshield and we'll take out all of these stairs and we're going to replace them with slabs. Then we're also going to knock out the first row of slabs up here, so it's a more gradual step down to the windshield. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our Amtrak Piedmont F59PHI. And make sure you stay tuned for more and leave room behind this locomotive, because we're going to be doing all the passenger cars and building this entire train over the course of the next week or so. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.